Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, on October 6, 2022, immediately after Wetangu was voted for as the Speaker of the National Assembly, Wetangu went on to declare the Kenya Kwanza coalition as the majority party in the National Assembly. Now, with this kind of declaration, the Azimio side felt that this move by Wetangu to announce Kenya Kwanza as the majority, yet they did not have more members of parliament compared to Azimio, because what Azimio believed was that they had 171 MPs and the Kenya Kwanza had 156. Wetangu, according to him, Kenya Kwanza had 179 MPs and Azimio had 157. So Azimio believed this was a violation of the Constitution and the standing orders of the National Assembly. How can a minority become the majority and the majority pushed to minority just because their party has the president? Of course, this was possible for Azimio for Kenya Kwanza to have 179 after 14 MPs from various political parties were now taken to Kenya Kwanza. I remember about UDM. UDM is a party from Northeastern that was part of the Azimio la Umoja coalition member. But what happened? There was the post-election coalition agreement between UDM and the Kenya Kwanza. But the question has been about what is the period you are required to give a notice before crossing to the other side. There was those questions. So with that, they decided to take this matter to the court. And so this matter has been in the court for that very long time up to now, whereby now the 3-judge bench made a ruling. Now this is 2 rulings. He is going to shock you. Number 1, they are declaring that, in their ruling, they are declaring that Kenya Kwanza was not and is not the majority party in the National Assembly. Azimio is the majority party. Number 2, again, a very serious ruling. Wetangu cannot play dual role as the Speaker of the National Assembly and the party leader of Ford Kenya. Again, it was unconstitutional. Because Azimio complained, now Wetangu is making this ruling is also a party leader and now the Speaker. A Speaker role is a neutral role. And if there is anyone who really played that role accordingly, is none other than Marende Kenneth. Huyo ndio mtu aliwahi fanya kazi ya Speaker bila ubaguzi wowote. He had a Solomonic wisdom. But now you are a party leader in a coalition and you are the Speaker. It means you will be realigning every time with the side where you belong, because then you have that political interest. That's the true ruling. And let me read this, then we check into what this one means. The dual role is unlawful and unconstitutional. Once he became Speaker of the National Assembly, he ceased to be the leader of Ford Kenya. That was the court ruling. Wetangu is reacting, and this is his response. I want to assure the nation and the Ford Kenya fraternity that there is no case for alarm. What the court did was to make comments, which ordinarily is called per incarium in law. The comments that are not binding and have no consequences effect. The court at no point ruled that Speaker should therefore cease holding the office of the Speaker, or did it rule that the speaker should cede holding the title of Ford Kenya Party leader. Kuna kizungumkuti hapo. And before we continue with this final discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, when you look at this ruling, you ask so many questions. Why would you wait to make a ruling in the middle of a term? Why wait for this far? Will your ruling really bring a change? Because if we are following this ruling, that means that Kimani Ichung'wah is not and should not be the majority leader in the National Assembly. Iyo bendera ya majority tolewe, na huo mshahara utolewe, and the privileges. Now office. The person who should be sitting in that office was supposed to be Opio and I. And now, Junet Mohammed, the minority leader. Junet should be sitting in the office where Kimani Ichung'wah is now domiciled. And what happened? As we're speaking now, the minority whip, Millie Odhiambo, should be the majority whip in the National Assembly. And Sylvanus Osoro, who now is acting and sitting in the office of the majority whip, should be in the office of minority whip for that case. So look at that confusion. Look at it. People serving in offices illegally. But it happened. But why and who was pushing this issue in the court slowly, yet the matter was registered as an urgent matter? Hii mambo ya political cases should be solved within 2-3 months. In fact, 2 months is enough. Why take 2 years to solve a political question? Now, if it was to compensate, who should be compensated? Those are the questions here. Because what happened is that UDM crossed to Kenya Kwanza. They had about 9 members of parliament. Then they put other independent candidates. Then they put this other side. Imagine it was happening at the same time. Yet we know, yes, there is post-election coalition agreement that you can sign. But then you have notified your previous party that I'm exiting. Then take that enough time that is required in the law. Then you exit. Not just immediately. There is a process. They don't follow that process. In fact, even it should take you even up to 6 months. You cross over Kapsa completely. They followed a shortcut because someone was supposed to be forced to power. Na hii huwa inaleta maswali, really, ni Joe Biden ama ni nani mwenye pushed William Ruto to this seat? Did he even deserve to be the president? Did he actually won this election? The election in 2022? Alishinda ama aliingiaje kwa hii uongozi? But that on aside, the reason why this ruling came at this time, ODM, Azimio, they are working together. Na ODM ndio walikuwa watu wakubwa kule ni walichika hizo nafasi. Why at this time? There could be a reason why this ruling has been revived at this time. The focus is not even in the role of majority and minority, because even Ruto has given a bigger role to the ODM side in the government. They are sitting in the cabinet where serious decisions are being made. Itakuwa ni nafasi ya kusema siki majority. Kiti ya majority ni sawa tunakuwa na a role of a CS inakaribiana. So amewapea 4. The issue of Wetangu could be the real reason here. Remember, as we are talking, ANC officially yesterday, they met and then completely dissolved the party and fully joined UDA after the previous meeting. Jana walimaliza hayo maneno completely. Kwa hivyo kitu kama ANC hakuna. Wetangu refused to merge his Ford Kenya party to UDA. And for me, I believe Ford Kenya should not be merged. Ford Kenya, just like KANU, It should stay for historical purposes. Hata kama haina watu, hiyo ikae tu. Don't merge such an old party. Ikae tu kihistoria. Ikue. Hata Uhuru alitaka kukubalisha KANU alete chama kingine pale, Moi akamwambia, wachana tunayo tengeneza nyingine. Na akakubali. Kijana yake wa kisiasa. His political son. The issue here is to force Wetangu, because the other ruling was on unconstitutional role that Wetangu is playing. Dual position. Party leader, speaker. You must drop one. It's an attempt to push Wetangu to drop his role as the leader of Ford Kenya or merge this party. The biggest aim was that he should merge the party and join UDA, so that UDA is a bigger house. Wetangu has refused. So it's a push to frustrate Wetangu so that he can realign with what Ruto want. Already Mudavadi aliingiza uoga, akaingia huko. Hatujui kama how will he survive after 2027. Atapewa hiyo chama ama? So with this ruling, you see Wetangu can be impeached as the speaker because he was voted for. The only way to remove him is through impeachment or he resign. You can't just fire him at Ruto akuja aseme no, he don't have a role there. He can just push through an impeachment. So they might be looking into a way of forcing Wetangu or again staging an impeachment if you don't want to merge his Ford Kenya party. That can be the biggest issue here. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.